This ain't Camp Crystal Lake. We have fun here.
Good evening, everyone. This is Gil with Camppatton Family Compound. It is time, if it works, there it goes, for Friday night in the Homestead. And tonight's topic is Happy Friday the 13th. Do something unexpected.
Boo.
And here we are. I want to make sure I got that set up right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and see. Oh, we got a lot of people in here. We got Mark came in. Mark came in first. We lost someone because Shady Hill Homestead was in here. That was 2. Kaylin Strain was in here, number 3, and I got number 4 up here on my screen over here on YouTube, watching on YouTube. So, back to 4 again. So tonight, no, we're not going to talk about the horror movies. Well, just for a wee little bit as a segue into tonight's topic. And
all right, I'm gonna start you off to make something hysterically clear. Friday the 13th, Part 2 was mostly filmed at Camp Novi Bosco in New Jersey. I was at that camp many times, and when I saw this film in the movies, not knowing where it was, when the I think it's the opening scene or the closing scene where the girl is in the rowboat with her hand in the lake just dribbling along, and we heard rumors of it, as the reflection of the lake is panning across, I saw the power lines that run across the lake. Everybody else is screaming as Jason is coming out of the lake. I'm on the floor laughing my ass off with my best friend because at that moment we knew exactly where it was filmed because they shut the camp down one year, wouldn't let anybody in. Didn't tell anybody. It was shut down for maintenance. No, it wasn't. It was shut down because they got paid like $400,000 to run a movie there.
And then they did maintenance with the $400,000.
Of course they did, because the next time we went back, oh yeah, everything was great. The cabins were awesome. Even the stairs when the one, and yes, I remember this movie very well. Haven't seen it in 30 years. Where the kid in the wheelchair is rolling down the stairs backwards all the way to the lake. I know those stairs because I tripped on them like 10 times. And me and my best friend were laughing. Our newest girlfriends at the time were looking at us going, yeah, we're not sticking with these guys. You guys are messed up. They're screaming. We're laughing. It was the funniest thing to see that. Okay, I'm done. Thank you. On to bigger, better things like the real reason behind Friday the 13th or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, so I've watched a lot. I from the time I was 11 years old, my brother and I were putting on haunted houses ourselves.
Right.
And so we saw every horror movie out there. We saw all the black and white Abbott and Costello's, Bela Lugosi, Boris Karloff movies multiple times.
And then Halloween, Friday the 13th, and
exactly on through that. My biggest chap in my fanny is the stupidity of the sheeple they got playing the victims.
Yes.
But with a side note to this, before we get into the main topic, is I've seen several ads on Facebook Reels and even YouTube Shorts and stuff where there's like four of them together. Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? There's a car over there with keys in and it's running. No. Let's go in this barn here. Here's all these sickles and scythes and chains.
Oh, that Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, the car's running. Let's take that. No, let's run and go hide in a garage with running chainsaws dangling from the ceiling. Yeah.
And then it shows the bad guy there, and he slides the hockey mask up. He looks at him and just shakes his head at him.
What the heck is wrong with you kids? But okay, I'll bite. You're gonna die.
So that's where I got the idea for do something unexpected. Oh, all the victims run there. I'm going the other way. Sorry, guys. Or all the victims stand there and scream. No, I'm taking a baseball bat and I'm going to start chasing Jason around and making him think I'm the nightmare. But anyways, so let's get over here. Mary Beth is in the house. Hey, how's it going, Mary Beth? So let's hop over here to this and let's go to the next slide. So do the unexpected in life. Well, since this channel is mainly about homesteading, growing food, doing, prepping, looking out for things and stuff. Well, first of all, don't be a victim. Do the unexpected. Don't be a victim, which includes telemarketers. Yeah. Stand up for yourself. Learn how to be self-reliant. Don't be one of those Kool-Aid drinking victims. Just exercise your brain. Oh, don't be a mindless drone. Yeah. What the only type of mindless drones we should have on a homestead or a farm or anything like that is a drone that we control up there in the sky. That would be sheep, and also cows and donkeys mules are really stupid. My dad was a mule skinner, and he actually drove the 20 mule team borax for parades and stuff down in Southern California back when he was in his early 20s. He says the way you get control that team, you get a 2x4, you walk up to the lead mule up in front, and you hit him beside the head hard as you can. Once the mule has your attention, then you go up and you pet him, you do what I tell you to do. And he goes in there and he haws to go right and left and yell. Yeah, but you get their attention first.
Hey, my Sofa Survival has dropped its newest video tonight. Did you see it?
Oh, no, I didn't. I had grandkids over here for a little bit, and first I had the youngest.
I give you ownership YouTube permission to play it if you want.
All right, I'll get to it here in a minute. And then and that water went down the windpipe. Then my they went home, and number 2 came over, who was in trouble for stealing the carton of ice cream and trying to hide it in his bedroom. Of course, when number 3 and 4 came over, they said, Aiden stole the ice cream and he's hiding in the bedroom. Really? Texted my daughter, I got it back. That kid's a turd just like his dad. anyways, so he finally went home, but I made him clean up the entire house after his brothers because he was being naughty over there. But other things, do the unexpected. Be a rebel prepper. Prep stuff you actually need, not stuff you don't need. Yeah, like what's it? Like that guy from Canada. You got to buy my stuff if you want to survive. And he disappeared in 2020 for 9 months because he didn't bug out like he said he was going to.
Okay, anyways, so I literally said I used the word Canada in my video there. I just posted. Go ahead. You know you want to watch it now.
I know exactly who you're talking about there, man. We, Uncle Al and Dave
I didn't call him out. I just called it a Canadian.
We did. We used to call him out all the time with Corsair trainers and Anthony Pimento Prepared. We called this guy out all the time for the crap he was lying about. But anyway, be a rebel prepper. Do the stuff that no one expects you to do. The real stuff you need to do. Learn how to can. Learn how to garden.
Just learn how to cook.
You learn how to cook, exactly. Unlike some of these guys up there, and then like that Canadian bear up there who goes and says, "Oh, you don't need to garden. You just need to get the seeds and stockpile them. They'll grow on their own when you plant them."
Yeah, just throw them out in the field. You'll have food forever. Yeah. Okay, that'll be one of maybe one of my next ones.
Yeah, you just stand there tossing seeds. I'm gonna have food everywhere, growing in my carpet and everywhere. Anyways, all right. So that's one thing you do to do the unexpected. Let's see what's going. Oh crap! Dang it! Forgot to put this over. All right, Hugo Homestead's in here. Hey, CB, and Diana's in here too. I forgot to put it over on the comments on StreamYard. So I noticed, wait a minute, the line's getting big over here on this side. What's going on? All right, next one here. Be a rebel gardener. Plant food you actually eat. Imagine that. You don't like walnuts? Don't plant a walnut tree. You don't like apricots? Don't plant an apricot tree. You love peaches? Plant a peach tree. You don't like artichokes? Don't plant artichokes. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, don't plant Brussels sprouts. Plant the stuff you like and what you eat. Jeez, don't be a sheeple and follow along. Oh, you need to plant this, and this, and this. But I don't like that, and that. So let's see what else we got here. Try gardening indoors. Don't have to plant a lot, but you can grow stuff. It was Tuesday. No, it was Wednesday daytime. It might have been Wednesday daytime. Maybe it was Tuesday. Well, Wednesday or Tuesday, I had a live stream with G Mama Grows on it and a couple of the other gardening channels that pop in and out. And they were showing their indoor gardens. And some of them have some really, what's the word I want to use? It wasn't simple. They had shelves that actually had trays with the pots in it. I mean, the little sinker pots they filled like aquaponics, and they were growing. They had a couple of these, couple of that. They had their herb garden was like 3 shelves of 40 different herbs growing all together there, and it's like, so long as you don't cut the main stem, it's just like lettuce. You just keep picking off the outside stems and it just keeps on growing. Cool. So Caitlin got a bonus too, so she's taking it to her mosque. And let me guess, they're going to go in or near the kitchen.
Wait, the fire blankets for people or fire blankets to throw over the stove?
Not sure. I'm not sure how.
They're technically interchangeable if you have a big enough one.
Yeah, these are big ones. 2 big fire blankets. So, yeah. All right, indoor gardens. Yeah. So even if you're just doing aero gardens like Jujubee does, you're growing something indoors.
Wait, here's a good one for you, which I haven't seen anybody really talk about. I never searched. So one of my Mennonite stores sells the hydroponic lettuces. They're really good in the little, the big plastic bubble containers. Well, each one has a root ball still attached to it. They don't cut it off. So I bought a couple. I buy them all the time for my wife for salads and me, and for all my sandwiches for the lettuce. So I picked one down and left the center small ones and a few larger ones around the very center of it. And I put it in a glass with some water, and it's thriving. So in about a week or so, I'm probably going to put it in dirt. Yeah. So I'm paying $1.99 for a bunch of lettuce. I eat the lettuce, not all of it. Leave a little bit. You got to leave the little tiny leaves in the center. You can't pick it all and expect it to grow. It's not one of those rock videos.
It's not a weed.
Right. Put it in a little glass of water, short glass, like a small tumbler glass. Put some good water in there. Let the roots start to rehydrate and grow. Once they start to spider out, get your little, half quart pot with some good topsoil in there. Put it in there and bury it. And you will now have, and you do that because I buy it like once a week. And so I'm figuring after I have like 12 of them, maybe a little more, because I'm going to plant every one of them. I don't care. Each one will continue to grow, and I can go around and just pick the little pieces of lettuce off, trim them off, nip them off with my fingers, whatever, and have them on my salad, on my sandwich. And I'll just have a perpetual lettuce that I didn't have to plant and start from seed and nurture and hope it didn't die and all that. And if it dies, I'll just go buy another one and throw it in the mix. And I'll just continue to have hydroponic lettuce that's now growing in dirt. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. One of the things I did, those the gray busing trays for restaurants. Okay, yep. You can buy a 2-pack at Sam's Club.
Yeah, for like $18 or whatever.
Or whatever, yeah. But these work great because I have a couple of them in the house. I was doing it, and I filled them up, good potting mix up to within a half inch of the top. Got it damp and was packing it down in there, and I planted a couple of Grand Rapid lettuce in a couple of them. Mm-hmm. I had so much lettuce coming out my ears. I was set when the grandkids would come over. I'd pick a bunch, put it in a big plastic bag from Walmart or Winco or Albertsons, grocery bag.
Bag. Here, take it to mom.
Exactly. Yep. And Megan, first time she goes, "What do you want me to do with this? Use it or feed it to the chickens or the rats?
Eat it or feed it." Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Now I'm looking forward to that. That'll be an indoor 365 crop for me.
Yeah.
I may buy a few and eat them and stick them out in the garden and see what happens. But if you don't water it in time and the sun's too bright or it's too hot, it'll kill it.
Yeah. Ow. That's why I haven't seen Mary Beth around for a while.
Ow.
Ouch. Ooh.
Small containers, please. Small containers.
Yes, small containers, yeah.
And you get to have somebody carry the bag of dirt in it, and you carry it over a half a cup at a time. Yep. Get the exercise in. Don't bend. Fill up your pots. Gently take your time. Heal the back. That is life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
butt tubs are good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those busing trays, you can fit 3 on a shelf of the 4-foot wide shelf from Sam's Club.
Yep.
So you don't turn them lengthwise, you turn them shortwise. So you get 3 of them on the shelf there. They hang over maybe 2 inches on each end. Not a big deal. And 6 shelves. You got a lot of garden going there indoors.
Yep.
All right, next one here. Preserve more food.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, shoot. I forgot to save that. I'll bring up when I go to show your video. Remind me to check my my emails, because I get the sales stuff from Harvest Right, and they had the latest one out, and I got Chris hasn't said yes, so now I'm not making it spam, but I'm just throwing it in the trash. But they had some decent looking ones on there.
What, the freeze dryers?
Yes.
Oh, okay, decent looking ones, plural.
Well,
they're all same, they're just different colors.
Price wise.
Right.
Yeah. So looking at the price and that, like, oh, that's a 4-shelf. That's
a
5.
Do you have a reasonably local store within 40 miles that actually is a reseller? That is your best bet. So you're not paying for shipping, worrying about it getting crushed. That's what I did. I bought it at a store about 18 miles away. We opened it up before they would let me take it. We opened it to make sure it wasn't damaged.
Right.
And then we repacked it, put it in my van. I took it home, and me and 3 gorillas brought it into the basement. Well, just me. Got it up on the table and fired it up and did all the test runs with the bread and stuff like that, just to make sure everything works, because it was under warranty, and it hasn't moved since.
Yeah. Yeah, but until Chris says we're getting one, it's like, okay, we just watched the prices, but
the prices ain't going down, buddy. You know that.
I know. I keep telling her that, and it's like, your
dollar value keeps going in the toilet. It's not that things are getting more expensive. It's that the value of your dollar is going down. Sorry, I'm not a financial advisor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Yeah, I'm not a big wig accountant, but wait a minute. I had to take courses to get my contractor's license, and I married a big wig accountant.
Yep.
All right. Preserve more food, freeze drying, dehydrating. Learn how to smoke meats and stuff. Learn how to salt them. Learn all the old school ways of preserving food, and do it. Fix things yourself.
Here's a great idea for fixing things yourself. Go down to your Goodwill store or whatever your Goodwill type store is.
Yeah.
Buy something mechanical cheap for like $2.
Mm-hmm.
Not to use it, but to take it apart and see what's inside.
Yeah.
That's how you learn how things work. You take it apart and go, okay, make sure it works before you take it apart. I don't care if it's like a coffee maker, Mr. Coffee.
Yeah.
Take it home. Plug it in, make a pot of water. Great, it works. Unplug it, always unplug it. Safety first. Take it apart. Look at all the pieces, parts, everything. Understand what they do. And then put it back together and plug it in. See if it still works. If it works, great. You just learn something. Learn a mechanical skill, how to fix things. And you start to realize how things work instead of, don't work. Let me just throw it in the trash and I'll buy another one. Well, there may not be another one. So you may want to figure out how it works.
Glad you're not in the wheelchair anymore, Mary Beth. Yeah. Oh, air dry stuff too. Yeah. Or if you're like Tammy and there's too much humidity in the air, but inside your car in the summertime is very dry and hot from the sun. And get the hurt inside the car.
My house is always dry. I hang stuff in the basement down near one of the near one of the vents that blows out my AC or heat. Super dry. Within a week, my herbs are just like hanging there, super dry and crispy. Take a Ziploc bag or a zipper bag, open it, slowly put it over it, because if you touch it, you're going to get flakes of stuff flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Put it over it, put it in a bag, unclip it off your whatever you're hanging it from, and zip the bag shut, and just ruffle it around a little bit to get all the parsley off of it and all the bits and pieces. and then open the zipper up and pull out the stems, and you can use those too if you want. But then zip it back shut again and put it in a jar and put a desk and pack in there, and you now have dried parsley.
Yep.
Or whatever herbs.
Or basil, or
Yep, everything.
Yeah. Or lemon balm. Oh, wait a minute, you just mow it and just let it blow it everywhere and go pick it up.
No, that's lemon balm. I just like to piss off my vegan neighbors.
Make them hungry.
Oh, my yard smells like a salad when I cut it. Between all the chives growing and the lemon balm and whatever else decided to just seed itself in the lawn, oregano. Yep, cut it off. Smells great. It makes me hungry when I cut the grass.
Yeah, we wound up with it was still working, an extra VCR back when my youngest son was about 8-9 years old, and it was sitting out in the what we call the cement room. It was an addition. It has a cement floor on it instead of a slab floor. It's up like normal as the rest of the house is. It was out there in the storage stuff, and he gets the screwdrivers and he goes out there and he takes it all apart.
Yep. Good luck figuring a VCR out, but anyway.
He got it. We can't figure out what he did wrong putting it back together because we couldn't see what it was when he took it apart. Something was wrong, but he took it apart. He put it back together. He'll take a tape in, but it won't engage the tape.
Yeah.
So, but for a kid, that wasn't bad. Taking it completely apart and putting it back together, we just missed a spring or something that helps engage it. Something got misdone there, but
yeah.
For the most part, he did a good job.
Just taking things apart and looking at it helps you learn.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't go back together the right way, and you have extra parts, it's like, yeah, I missed something. But you took it apart and you saw the guts. And now you know. How do you think doctors learn how to fix your body? Yeah. Cadavers and a knife. Yep.
Yeah. And a big prescription pad from the big pharmacy. But we're not going to go there. Build your network of knowledge. That includes all the cool, good teaching channels like Tammy's, like the Broussards. We're teaching a bunch of stuff in the beginning. I just learned a lot from Brett and Amy Broussard on their stuff. Anthony at Pimento Prepared teaches how to make breads, how to make tinctures, and all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah, you build a network of knowledge, and those you can learn from. And like on my if I go into my playlist, I have several playlists that nobody else can see. I have one for solar, I have one for herbs, I have one for doctors. I have and I got several doctors in there. Dr. Paula and what's Sauce's name? The chiropractor has a big channel. He talks a lot of nutrition and stuff. He's and then there's the heart doctor guy. Their videos in there, and they come out with a real good one that hits with me. Okay, wait, that one's going in here. I'm saving that one so I don't have to hunt for it later on. But yeah. All right, and that's it for that. So switch that over. Drop this down. And see if I can find something here for you real quick. And I gotta dig into the this computer that I'm on right now here, and go to the latest security uploads and delete the last one. It hasn't been installed yet. It's just sitting there waiting to be installed. I got to go in and delete it because while it's sitting there, it's slowing down the computer and stuff, waiting for me to install it so that it can so Microsoft can hamper the computer some more. All right, track. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Dang, it may have been. Here it is. Okay, so Tristan Tesh is the one that sends out most of the sales stuff and everything else. Valentine pricing, small black, $1,600. And you got the extra large and the mediums, black and white or stainless steel. But she goes, we do price matching. We do price match all of our resellers. So if you find a reseller that's putting a big sale on, the factory will price match it. That's kind of cool. And generally, for a lot of the ads and stuff here, it's free shipping. That I've noticed. The ads when I go into it, and it's free shipping. So that's one of the things I like about it. Because I got the list I got on them. Always saying this is free shipping on this item. They tell me that stuff. So let's go over here and bring up this one. Open that. Sofa Survivalist.
Go ahead, you can play it. I give you permission, YouTube. It's my video. I'm the one. I am the owner.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be. Don't forget water. Okay, I'm going to show everybody what it looks like here. The page. That's the Sofa Survivalist. I said, tell you the one I've laughed the hardest so far. I don't know about this one yet. Was that first aid kit?
Yeah, feminine hygiene products.
and the scissors that are open and land right at his jugular.
Oh yeah, I'm still looking for the first aid book, but I can't find it yet. I've watched it 1,000 times.
It probably came out early and landed, and they got buried underneath the products.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this one that has here. Oh, hang on. I forgot to do it. Let me redo this. Hang on. Stop sharing. Reshare. Come on.
Oh, Kaylin saw it.
Share
Thank you,
screen.
Kaylin. I got 540 some odd views already, and it only went up like a couple hours ago.
Okay, and let's let me set it back to the beginning here.
Hey, Kaylin, sub to the channel. I'm going to try to put one out once a week.
All right, so I'm going to start it. Let me get the volume up, volume all the way up on it so you guys can hear it.
Because regular water takes up so much space, I bought 5,000 gallons of freeze-dried water from a Canadian survivalist channel store. Because regular water takes up so much space, I bought 5,000 gallons of freeze-dried water from a Canadian survivalist channel store.
Had to go there. Yeah, I did. I had to go there. Freeze-dried in a Canadian prepper store. Yep, that's it.
Freeze dry. Oh man. Well, Howie's in the house now. Oh man. I'm gonna have to see if I can just get a cardboard box that says freeze dried water on it. So I can have it out here like, oh, I got a case.
I could send you a couple Mylar pouches with labels on it. Or just take a couple jars. Take a couple quart jars and just put a label on the front that says freeze dried water, 1 quart, add 1 quart water.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, the things that going on around for people. When was it? Shoot, I did a video 2 years ago now called what was it? Hang on, let me see if I can find it here. I think it was on Gray Man Prepping. So let's see if I can look at it. I'm saving that for that. Wait, sorry, that's supposed to be channel.
I'm trying to get Brian to do a whole bunch more for me a little quicker right now because, the site that we're using to talk is going to require facial recognition and ID for us to talk anymore by the end of the month. So, not going there. That's Discord.
Yeah,
so I'll be off of that channel. I was only on the chat for Scottish Prepper and them.
Yeah,
and UK Urban Prepper.
All right, so it was on Gray Man Prepping. It was back in September of 2022. The video was called "Sheep Pox: The Deadliest Condition." Well, I'm thinking about doing another one about the next variant, because the idiots are getting back. It's going to be sheep pox, ice, the next variant. But yeah, it's just some people are just so and doing what everyone else is doing in their group, and it's just they're not thinking for themselves. They're not they're falling victim to Jason and Michael and Freddie and shoot, I forgot what Leatherface's name really is in the movies, but yeah. They're not thinking for themselves and not looking at the danger and realizing if I do that, I'm going to get hurt. I need to be smart. But yeah, it's yes, that's brings back to the basically the main topic of do the unexpected. Don't do the expected sheep thing. Just go along like a lemming over the cliff. And that reminds me, I did forget this. Kind of share this here. The jars look much better than this. This is when I pulled them out of the pressure canner. That's the level of the water. And here's the interesting thing. This is the first batch. These were full. These were up full. And it shrunk down.
Yeah. So do yourself a favor. About every month or so, shake the jars up.
Yeah.
That way the beef on top doesn't turn like dark from drying out or look bad.
They're not going to last more than
stays nice and pink. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, they were totally brown. I browned the ground beef, added the seasonings to it and everything else, put them in there. They were down just enough so there was absolutely 100% zero siphoning, not even just a little bit. Every time I get, even like something like you were taking an eyedropper and put like 10 drops of oil on top of the water, that's what the other ones usually look like. You can tell something happened. This time the water was crystal clear, clean. And this is the only time I got the mineral buildup on the jars. The other ones always felt a little slick, from the whatever oil, grease, whatever you want to call it, that bubbled out and just put a little sheen on the water and stuff. But yeah, so this is the first time I had that. But this is 6 pounds of ground beef turned into taco meat. So yeah. So anyways, that's what I did this morning. That was from this morning. It started at woke up about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I had my big cast iron going and was putting the ground beef in there and chopping it up, mashing it up and mixing in the seasoning to it, So, anyways, yeah. Campus Creek is in here. Hey, Pam. So that's if I'd gone ahead and grabbed I have a case of pints in there. If I grabbed the pints, I'd had 6 jars, but Whenever I break one of those open and the grandkids hear about it and they come over asking for either burritos or basically quesadillas, where I take that and I put cheese on there and I sprinkle the hamburger all over it and sprinkle a little bit more cheese on it and cook those up. Those kids eat more of that than they do cereal when I'm giving them whatever type of cereal they want.
That's good. Stop giving them the crappy cereal. Read the ingredients. You know better, Gil.
Actually, what I've been getting lately is multi-meal. 4 or 5 ingredients. That's it. The multi-meals, different ones, the puffed wheats, 4 or 5 ingredients. The frosted mini wheats, 7 ingredients.
Yeah, well, go look at the website and see if they certify that there's no glyphosate. Yeah.
But anyways, that of the cereals that are out there, the multi-meal seems to be the safest. My wife did this research on that. She goes, "Get this." I go, "Multi-meal." She said, "No, not multi-meal. Multi-meal brand of this, and this."
Right.
And it's got like just a few ingredients, not the 47 ingredients of stuff you can't pronounce. Everything on the ingredients for the stuff I get of multi-meal, I can pronounce. I know exactly what it is.
It's funny if you call up, and I should record the conversation on speakerphone. If you call their customer service line and say, "Hey, I just have a question. Is there any glyphosate in the wheat that you use?" They'll literally say, "We use the wheat that we buy," or something like that. They won't say yes or no because they don't know, or they'll just hang up on you.
Yeah.
That's the problem, because they're getting their wheat from the GMO farms that spray the crap out of everything for weed killer, and then they grind the wheat up, and our kids are eating it, and there is that.
Yeah. So. But anyways, so I try to get them to try to eat some of the healthier foods here as much as I can. I spotted a video reel. I got it saved to my list. I haven't, I basically was showing how to make homemade tortillas using lard, not the Crisco or the other crap that's made for mechanical lubrication.
Yeah, refried beans. You can buy refried beans with no fat because they were vegan, so there's no lard. That's fine. Read the ingredients on that one. Buy your other refried beans that have lard, and literally there's like 3 ingredients. But the beans you worry about too, because they're using a lot of soybeans in that, not brown beans or red beans. Yep, they're using soybeans, so watch out for that too. Yeah. Everything out there, it's like, just call the customer service line and ask them questions. If they don't answer them logically and they just hang up on you or give you some random BS answer, don't eat it. And you'll probably run out of phone numbers in about 4 hours. And go, okay, I'm drinking my own water from a well and eating whatever I grow in my own garden. Yes, I
know. But yeah,
his legs were baseball bats.
So there's going back to the stuff of do the unexpected stuff, grow your own food, learn how to preserve your own food. Or if you can find, like you did have a friend that get you a line on sale, 40 pounds of chicken breast.
So that chicken, sorry, I grabbed the case, threw it in my truck, brought it home, put it on the deck because it was like 8 degrees outside. I'm like, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Opened the box. The big blue bag, which is always sealed, was not sealed. The 4 10-pound bags of chicken inside the box were also not sealed. They were cut open. I looked at the date on the box of the freeze by date or use by date before they froze it. June of last year.
Yeah.
I took pictures of everything, sent it to my buddy. I was like, yeah, you need to send this off to your U.S. Foods rep and be like, you owe me a case of chicken. He just sent me back. He's like, ha. And he did. I was like, are you getting it? He's like, I'll get you another case. He sent the pictures off. He's like, just throw it out. I'm like, well, it's chicken, whatever. I'll dump it in my garden and, let the bugs eat it. And, so no, I won't be doing chicken tomorrow. I do have a 10-pound Purdue turkey breast, deli turkey breast that I got for $15 at the my Mennonite market. I'll be slicing that up tomorrow for my wife and putting it in packs and freezing that up because it's got good numbers on it and good ingredients, except for a little bit of whatever they call it. The what do they put in meats and stuff? Deli meat. Shoot, don't make me go read it.
The sodium, not
that. Yeah.
Sodium nitrate.
Yeah, the nitrates. There's some nitrates. And I'm like, okay. My wife's like, I'm good with that because she knows the turkey breast. She's bought it in the store before. Tastes good and it was cheap. She's like, I'll eat it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I might roll some up and freeze dry it and put it in jars and have deli meat freeze dried just in case I feel like dumping some cold water in there and having a sliced deli turkey something sandwich at the cabin.
Yeah, sounds like you get it all sliced up, and you put it in your chamber sealer.
Oh no, that's what I do. I slice it up in like 8-ounce portions, thin sliced. I got the slicer. Slice it up, take 8 ounces, slide it in a bag, take it down, chamber seal it, throw it back in the freezer.
Yep.
And she's good. She's like, yeah, I can do that. That way she can take it out. She's got 2 days worth of sliced turkey.
Hang on a second. I got to get something to show you. I'll be right back here.
Oh, you're going to let me run the show?
Yeah.
All right, people, don't listen to anything Gil says. It's a lie. No, I'm just kidding. And just remember, if you want to grow your own food, just go out in your backyard with 1,000 corn seeds and just throw them in the grass. And they're going to grow. And you'll eat forever. No, you won't. But it's funny to think about. So, Howie, you got no snow up there yet, huh? You might get it later in the year. I saw your video. No snow is bad. I got snow in my garden still slowly melting. That's great because the nitrogen in the frozen water will slowly get into your ground and help your seeds grow and do much better this year. And Gil is still gone, and I'm running out of things to talk about.
Okay.
There he is.
Yeah. Okay. Steaks, yeah. Did them up a couple hours ago and tossed them in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
8 of them. Packages like that.
Good deal.
But I grabbed something else while I was out there. Okay. Winco brand refried beans. Doesn't say fat-free, doesn't say nothing on it. Ingredients: cooked beans, water, lard, salt.
Yep. Pink beans. They use pink beans. They don't tell you which beans. They say beans that could mean anything.
Yeah.
On the generic brands, but yeah, I forget which manufacturer. They use only pink beans.
Yeah. Rosarita. Traditional. Cooked beans, water, less than 2% of lard, salt, distilled vinegar.
Yep.
Potassium salt.
Why?
Sea salt.
Why?
Chili pepper. Onion powder. Spices. Natural flavor. Garlic powder. Oh, natural flavor. That means it's that artificial vanilla beaver butt juice.
Yeah, natural flavor. You see that? Steer clear.
Oh, here's the warning on it. May contain soy beans.
It does contain soy beans.
Yeah.
It's probably mostly soybeans with that natural flavor to make it taste like pink beans.
Yeah. So the Winco one doesn't have a warning on it about soy anywhere on it. So no soy in this one.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I'll leave that on you.
Yeah. But, just looking at it, it's like, yeah. Because, unlike the Rosarita, this one has a nice big 100% satisfaction guaranteed. How many cans of foods say 100% satisfaction guaranteed?
Nothing from Walmart. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's because they can't get China to guarantee it.
That's because China won't guarantee it.
Yeah. So was it the back are lentos. I ferment my wood ash and the biochar leaks so I don't hurt my microbes. Cool.
Dry age, my beef free range grass fed, and it's the best rib ever. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So
I asked him questions like he got no snow up there. He's like, yep, no snow, no winter. The cold temperature just bypassed the peninsula up there and said, I'm gonna let you just grow shit all year long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's being out there on that island that's what it is, because the ocean water doesn't allow it to get that cold enough, to freeze solid like that.
Oh, my bad. Thank you, Kaylin. My bad. I didn't mean pink beans. I meant pinto beans. I am so sorry. I was 100% wrong in saying pink beans, although you can use them.
I know.
Pinto beans are, yes, that is correct. Thank you for correcting me. No hard feelings. I apologize for saying the wrong bean.
All right. So tomorrow at 8:00, and I'll be working on chapters 16 and 18. No, 17 and 18 tomorrow. Yeah, because I finished off 15 and 16 days. So it'll be 17 and 18 tomorrow of the Scout and the Ninja. We'll be proofreading it, editing, and fixing it up. That's at 8:00 my time, which is 10:00 Eastern time. Then at 2:00 Eastern time is live with Shadow Scout Swede. The topic is what is your dream gear? Your prepping dream gear.
Dream prep, yeah.
Yeah. The gear my prepping dream gear. Oh, I want that 30 millimeter sniper rifle with the SLAS scope system on it, so I can sit back and take out the
the bad guy on the other side of the refrigerator 3 houses away. Yes.
No. A guy on the other side of the refrigerator, which is on the other side of the 4x4, which is on the other side of the Humvee.
Yeah.
12 miles away.
In the concrete bunker. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dream is a 80-acre bunker from the military, from the Titan missile. Yep, that's my dream right there. I win the lottery, I'm gone. You might hear from me literally from the bunker.
Yeah. Well, I would love to, 15 years ago. No, almost 20 years ago now. Yeah, 20. So it would have been, 20. 15 years ago, if I knew what I knew now, I would have bought a certain bunker up near the
Minuteman silos. Yep.
Yeah. up in this portion of Idaho, right up here near the finger, up by Adams County.
There's like a bunch of them up there. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were at the time ridiculously cheap because nobody wanted them.
Yeah, it's like a bunker. What do I want that for? It's like, yeah, I'll buy them all.
Yeah. Anyways, so then Saturday evening is for Survival Saturday is Can You Survive Forgetting Valentine's Day?
Yep.
So it's just going to be a good poke around laugh one. That's what we're going to start off with. Can you surviving Valentine's Day, and talk about all these.
Good night, Howie.
Night, Howie. All the videos out there about the husband doing stupid things to and saying stupid things to the wife, and the next picture shows the hit tombstone with his name and the date.
I'll send you a meme. You'll put it up. Yeah. It's an old guy and the old woman next to him going, "Honey, why are you building a time machine?" And the next slide is the young girl and the young guy, and the girl says, "Will you date me?" And he says, "No." I'll send that one to you.
Yeah. Well, the other one of the ones the other one was the guy was trying to make a funny joke about how come he doesn't wash the dishes because it's called a dishwash her, and the next and you see the look on her face. And the next thing you see is you see sitting in a coffin there.
That's like my wife and I never decided to never go to bed mad. We've been awake for 18 days.
Yeah. All right. So coming up on let me hide that so I can get it right here.
That's right.
Coming up on Monday, here on Camppatton Family Compound, the topic is going to be canning cheese. All sorts of cheese that gets canned. So we're going to talk about canning cheese. Then
thank you, Mary Beth. It just occurred to me my aunt was born also on Valentine's Day and she passed away. So love my mother's sister. Yep.
The Tactical Tuesday on Gray Man Prepping is RVs for prepping. So we're going to talk about RVs for prepping, the good, bad, and the ugly. And there are several channels out there I'm going to talk about that, that's what they just drive. They live out of their RV and they drive around. They drive up north in the summertime and down south in the wintertime.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that. It's cheaper.
Yep.
Cheaper than owning a house.
Yeah. Thursday is the midnight ride. And next Friday, the topic is grow indoors. So we are really going to hammer down growing indoors next Friday.
Might need to soon, but yeah.
Looking at some of the people that were on the live stream with last week or earlier this week at Tampa's Creek, they're growing indoors now, and they one's got the cherry tomatoes coming off the one of the planters and stuff, and hey, there are some people like Howie grow year round indoors, and people like Jujubee grows year round indoors.
Hey, grow a pepper plant outside in a pot, and when the leaves when it starts to get cool in the fall, bring it inside. I had my pepper plant was 6 feet tall. It was a poblano. I actually didn't really like the flavor of the peppers. And it grew. I started it by seed. I made it struggle. It never made it to the garden for like 5 months. And in like June, I put it in a pot and it kept growing. And I got some peppers off it. Winter came, I put it inside. And then the next spring, I put it back out on the deck and it kept growing. I trimmed it back a little bit, got some more peppers off it. And I was like, I really don't like these peppers. So I let it die because I don't like the peppers. Why would I grow something I don't like?
It depends. All right, if you don't like the taste of the pepper, eating the pepper, but once you dehydrate it and powder it,
no, it was a poblano. It was terrible. I don't care if you freeze dry, dehydrated powder. I don't care what you do. I did not like it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll never do it again.
right.
I'll do a jalapeno or a green. I'll probably do jalapenos. I'll try that. Jalapeno peppers will winter over if you bring them in or you cover them up and cut them back and do whatever. There's a way to do it. Depends on your zone. Peppers are literally trees.
Yep. So yeah, there was I did 2 sweet varieties last year. Oh, my daughter was over here picking them and eating them, and
yeah,
grandkids would come over and see it red. They'd run home and tell their mom. She'd come over, pick them. I was just getting to see, I was going to try if I had time to make to take them and dehydrate them and powder them up for seasoning on stuff. But they ate them all. So it's like, okay, I got plenty of seeds left. I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell, hey, I want some of the seeds back so I can grow more next year.
Yeah, well, when it turn red, go out there and grab it before the grandkids do. Come on, you live there. Hello.
Yeah, but they come over and distract me running around the house and trying to climb on Grandpa, and she comes over and snip and all right, and let's see what else I got there. Indoor, yeah. All right, that's where we're at here for the next week coming up here. But Saturday and Sunday, the editing of the book starts at 10 o'clock Eastern instead of 11 o'clock Eastern. Weekdays, it's 11 o'clock Eastern time is when I kick it off. And yeah. And so if you guys have been following it, they just went through a tremendous with yesterday's and this morning's reading. Yeah, so you missed out a good tear jerking part of it. It wasn't devastating. It was heartbreaking. Then it had a good ending. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming in, and we'll see you tomorrow, either early in the morning on Gray Man Prepping for reading and editing the Scout and the Ninja, or at 2 o'clock Eastern when both Mark and I will be on Shadow Scout Swede's live stream, and I'll be streaming it to my channel. All right, everyone. Take care.
Have a good night.